Well, hi again, you guys. Welcome to another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. Here we are, we're in March 2024. That's probably redundant. I'm sure these things are date cataloged on YouTube, of course, but I'd like to start off with that. So if you're new here, we, the royal we, i.e. me, we are vinyl record enthusiasts. We're not experts, but we got tons of them and we play them a lot. And the sort of concept of this started from me posting album covers on a blog, and then I took it over to the video world, and it seems to work out okay that way. And we usually focus on one artist. Maybe I have 4, 5, 8, 20 records by one particular artist, band, or individual musician. But this is kind of a one-off. We're gonna do a theme, and it's all about star and stars. So I started cataloging some records on Discogs, and I started saying, wow, there's a lot of bands that have the word star in their name. We're going to play a song when we get to it at the end, when I'm done kind of riffing on this and showing you guys the album covers, albums that I have in my collection. We're going to play a great song by a band I just had no idea even existed, but I've got some of their records. They're fantastic, but I'm getting ahead of myself, which is okay. So let's go through these other records that I have. The common thread is star is in the name, and we're going to leave Ringo out of it because Ringo is his own thing, and he deserves to be in his own category. All right, so here's Midnight Star. What were they on? Oh, they were on Solar, The Sounds of Los Angeles. Midnight Star. Oh, of course, they had this. No parking on the dance floor. We've talked about them before. Killer album covers. Here's Standing Together, Midnight Star. Look at that. Hope there's no glare for you guys. So that's how this works. We're just going to talk about the bands. Maybe without looking ahead, you can guess at a few of the other ones. Here's, what am I still on? I'm still on Midnight Star. I love that. Those are Sandhill cranes. That's ridiculous. I wonder how come they put 3 Sandhill cranes that fly over our house here in Illinois every February. That's crazy. Boy, these guys are looking great. More Midnight Star. S-T-A-R. Then we get to Atlantic Star with 2 R's. This was a DJ copy that I bought, and some guy had marked on here, and so did I. Something about some songs that he wanted to play at some event. It's on A&M. More Atlantic Star. This is Radiant. Wow, look at the back of this too when I spin this around. They're doing one of these original photos that we can do with our cell phones where everybody jumps up and you're all in the air simultaneously. How cool is that? You have to do that on burst mode on your iPhone. Here's As the Band Turns. Atlantic Star. Featuring the Lewis brothers. Wayne and David. And Jonathan. Wow, that's awesome. More Atlantic Star. Look at the threads on these guys, man. This is awesome. Warner Brothers. We're Moving Up. Okay, Atlantic Star, Brilliance. Colorful, awesome album cover. Produced by James Anthony Carmichael. Wow, that's fantastic. All in the Name of Love, Atlantic Star. Huge group. There might be like 12, 13 band members on this one. All in the Name of Love. Okay, a friend of mine, we're moving past Atlantic Star. A friend of mine gave me this record. It's a repressing with his favorite band. It's called Radio City, and it's by a really great, underrated band called Big Star. With the great Alex Chilton. It was a 3-piece band: Jody Stevens, Andy Hummel, and Alex Chilton. I don't know that much about these guys. I should. Okay, how about Starland Vocal Band? Afternoon Delight, of course, was their hit in the early 70s. Oh, produced by Phil Ramone. That's why that song sounded so great. Boy, they play that all over the AM. This is on Windsong, Starland Vocal Band. One more. from Starland Vocal Band. Okay. Oh, produced by Barry Beckett. I think he was in a band called America. No, I might be wrong. Correct me. Barry Beckett? America with Dewey Bunnell? Oh no, Barry Beckett was one of the Muscle Shoals guys. So, but correct me on that. All right, how about Starbuck? Here's Moonlight. Moonlight Feels Right. They buried it. First side, track 5, the last track. This is on the Private Stock Records imprint. Moonlight Feels Right. Here's more Rock and Roll Rocket. Everybody Be Dancing is on this. Here's Starbuck. Promotional copy not for sale. It's got this funky rocket ship blasting off on the back. All right, what do you guys know about Starcastle? I have no idea who these guys are. Oh my God, Starcastle. They're from Illinois. Terry Luttrell, the original REO Speedwagon lead vocalist. He might have been the replacement, and then they took Kevin Cronin back. I bet this was recorded somewhere down in rural Illinois, like down in Pekin. Oh my God. Yeah, there it is, Starcastle. Starcastle. Fountains of Light. More with Terry Luttrell. So they formed down around Champaign-Urbana, I think, down by U of I. And he wasn't long for REO when Kevin Cronin came back in. All right, Shooting Star. We'll get to now. We're getting into the meat of the episode here. We're going to play a great song, but here are the other albums, sort of in some basic order. They're from outside Kansas City, I believe. They sound a little bit like Kansas because there's a violin player in the band. To me, they sounded like Survivor. They sound a little bit like Kansas. They sound like the Babies because their vocals are fantastic. Here is Three Wishes. This was recorded at Caribou in Colorado, where tons of great, excellent records of the era were made at that fabulous Western-style recording studio. And then here is Burning. So we're going to play, this is their debut album, Shooting Star, eponymously named, and this was produced by the great Gus Dudgeon, and we're going to play a song, middle of side 2, called Midnight Man. Finally, we're going to get to it. Thanks for your patience. this is my new favorite band and my new favorite album. Oh my gosh, that's like the tip of the iceberg. Holy mackerel. Randomly picked this out, just decided to play it. I was just, noodling around down here looking at records, and I said, wow, I gotta play this at some point. So that's like a middle track. Might not have even been released as a single. It's on side 2, but side 1 of this is killer. So, Shooting Star. Really got, it has that total sound that you can just tell exactly about what era that came from. I bet you're hearing a little bit of REO. You're hearing that kind of beautiful, those beautiful sort of major chords, upbeat, great tempo, well made, of course, Gus Dudgeon. So this is how this works. A passionate record collector. Thanks for all my subscribers who are being patient. I post these once in a while. If you're new here, great. Put comments down below, maybe a request, maybe something else you want to hear or know about, or that you're correcting me. That's totally cool. But that's how this works. This was another edition of Curtis Collects Vinyl Records. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you guys back here again very soon.